This morning we are headed to Strong Farm to get another load of cover crop seed. Ooh, windows frosty. With the seed tender, and then we are going to bring it back and run it back through the combine to clean it. So we don't have a seed cleaner or anything, and the straw in the cover crop seed was plugging up the drill. So they've cleaned it once with like a screen for the last tender load that we had, but that didn't work super great. So it was way too slow. So Mitchell Hora down at Continuum Ag, I messaged him and he said that they run theirs back through the combine to clean it up. Now ideally we would have done this before we put it in the bin, so you can just pull out of the bin and then you don't have any issues, but we didn't. So headed down to do that. It's not gonna slow us down this morning. There was frost on the windshield and there's be a pretty good dew, so we'll get that done and then get back to beans. But this little project is gonna take a little while, probably a couple hours by the time we get everything loaded up, bring an extra wagon up, and then get it. I have to load it from the tender onto the combine, and then from the combine we'll probably put it in a wagon. Maybe. We'll have to see if we put it in a wagon or if we put it just back in the tender, because it has two compartments. So if we keep the compartments separate, maybe we can put it back in the tender. So we'll have to see how it goes. I made it down to the Strong Farm, and the rye is in this bin. So we'll see. Alright. The last time we were in here we backed it out. The sweep is like down in there somewhere. I don't see. We might have to do some scooping, which is unfortunate. So alright, well, we'll get this set up. Gonna put the auger here and then should be able to get started filling the tender. Well, that was fun, but I forgot the wagon was full of seed. So we're just gonna use that. Dump the wagon and the auger into the tender. Good to go. Much easier. So from what we can tell so far, it's actually pretty clean. So I'm going to keep watching it here to see. We might be able to get away with not cleaning it, so we'll just gotta watch out for the big straw. front, we'll be good to go. Put the wagon back in the shed. I've got the seed tender. Headed back to the home farm. It actually looks like we're not gonna have to clean it, so that is a good thing. It'll save us having to mess around with the combine. So the plan was to run it back through the combine out of the seed tender here, but when we were doing it, loading the seed tender, it looks like it's not gonna be dirty enough to clean it, so that's a good thing. I probably should have hooked my truck up to this thing. It's a little more fit to haul it, but we should make it back home. Made it back with the tender. Drill's right there, so that should be good to go for the day.